Browns celebrating a improbable win over the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore. How improbable? Why do I say improbable? Take a look at this. Ravens are only the third team in NFL history to lose a game despite holding 4 separate leads of 14-plus points in the game. First to do so in almost 20 years. You see 2003, the last time to do it. Kevin Stefanski addressing his team in the locker room after a come-from-behind win.
Hey, which team was going to play harder, longer? That question's answered. I know the men in this room. I know what you're about. I know we're about that fight. Right? We got down, we put ourselves in a hole. This team's going to fight. That's what we do. That's what we do. I'm so proud of everybody in this room. You know why? Because what do we do when it got hard? Got a little bit tighter. Hey, grab a hand, grab an arm, grab a piece. We need it. We need everybody in here, fellas. Okay, now that's a big one. You know why? Because it was the one that they had today. Guess what? Next one's the biggest game of your life. That's how it works. That's how it works in this league, okay? So I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of the fight in this team. And I know this. Something's in our way next week. Something's in our next week. I don't know who we're playing. They'll tell me tomorrow, okay? But I appreciate how you guys fight. Now, we're coming in tomorrow, okay, because we can learn from this. Hey, most important thing there is, team on 3. 1, 2, 3.
With that, let's welcome in Scott Petrak, Browns beat reporter for the Elyria Chronicle, Telegram, as well as BrownZone.com. And Scott, to say they were beat up at the end of that game might be an understatement. When you take everything into account, that's a hell of a win.
Oh my gosh, it is. But first, how about when Kevin Stefanski says, "Grab a hand," and Antonio looks to grab somebody's hand? Yeah, it was a big win. I mean, you know, it's still really early in the season to draw any definitive conclusions. But you know, if they lose, they're 5-4. The Ravens are 8-2. You're probably out of the division race, or pretty close to being out of it. Now you're right in the thick of it, and if things go the way the Browns want them to over the weekend, they could be leading the AFC North. So it's huge from that perspective. It's huge from the resilience that they showed again to fight back from all those 14-point deficits like they're showing up there. I think the last time the Browns came back from a fourth quarter 14-point deficit was in Tennessee in 2014. You know, and they've done it all year. They've shown real grit, fighting through the injuries. You got Deshaun Watson goes 14 for 14 in the second half with a huge scramble, leads the winning touchdown drive. So there's a lot there that I think spoke a lot to this team, and on defense too, right? Defense and special teams, like all across the board, they had winning performances.